What's up, everybody? So it's important that we take the necessary steps to achieve the goals and aspirations that we have for ourselves. It's one thing to have an idea, but it's important to be able to bring that into a manifestation to make sure that we can manifest whatever it is that we are seeking. So you need both. You need an idea, you need to have mental clarity on a situation, a goal, whatever it is that you are thinking of. And the other thing is to be able to have a structure to actually be able to see that play through in the physical reality. And what's helped me is to record ideas. To actually write it down is a great first step, because once you can write something down, it becomes physical in the physical reality. Until before that it's just inside your head, it's in your brain. Once you actually bring it out and record it, you can see those things actually start to play through. Because once you write something down, then you can remember it, you can see it, then you can experience it in the physical reality. And one problem that I've had is I've had a lot of ideas, I have a lot of goals and aspirations, but I want to see more of them actually start to happen, play through. So, I talked about healthy eating, using food as medicine, um, healthy lifestyles and activities, exercise, all these things. And it helps me when I have some kind of structure. Now, everybody's idea of structure is different. You don't have to live by the clock. Like, wake up, you have to wake up at 6 o'clock, you have to eat breakfast at this time. It's going to be different for everybody, but what's important is that you develop some kind of structure in your life where you're able to um, manifest whatever it is that you are seeking within you, because it's different for everybody. Because we all like to think that this is the way it should be. Follow this the way that I am saying it to you. But no, you have the ability to create that in your own. Um, but it really does provide you with more of a sense of satisfaction, feelings of like worthiness, that you accomplished something when you're able to see this stuff play through. So what I've done is, I've created a list of different foods to eat. Let me get the light on here, but so yeah, food is medicine, nutritional keys. I wrote down basics right here, and I wanted to share it with all of you. So, I wrote down important components of a healthy diet, and this stuff can relate to everybody. Healthy fats, then your collagen, antioxidants. They're just big components of what we should be consuming. Probiotics. If you're going to eat animal products, make sure that it's grass fed and the animals are treated well, stuff like that. Um, I've talked about the importance of water that's actually pure, sprouted grains, and cooked vegetables. You know, when it comes to grains, a lot of it's very conventional and it's processed. It's not very good for us. It can lead to a lot of issues. These are some things to avoid. Refined and white sugars, caffeine, refined and white grains, different hydrogenated oils, conventional processed meat and dairy, soy products that are conventional, alcohol and cigarettes, and the microwave in excess. All these things, they share a common theme. They're all artificial. There's nothing organic about them. Something's been interfered with. Everything that I wrote down on things that we should be consuming, they're all natural. Even the meats that people consume, it can be very healthy, health-based food, especially when you're having fermented dairy, kefir, amasi, which is an African type of yogurt with probiotics. It's very important that we are eating live enzymes, probiotics, live foods, soil-based organisms, because this is how we heal ourselves. This is the types of foods that we're designed to be eating. It's very, very key. And I wrote examples here from meals in a day. And everybody has a different kind of structure they want to implement in their lives. And if people want to be vegan, or if they want to consume animal products that are like grass-fed and treated well, humanely, I mean, I don't see anything ethically wrong with that, and I'm willing to have conversations about it. But you know, and here's an example. Like breakfast, I started having this collagen-based smoothie with coconut milk and different flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, sometimes goji berry powder, blueberries, spinach is a leafy green. And this smoothie has three major components. Your healthy fats you get from coconuts or almond milk, and then your collagen from the bone broth, which is essential. And I want to talk about collagen for a second. It's very important to get collagen in your diet. It's 30% of the overall protein that's found in proteins, and it's very deficient in foods that are consumed on a regular basis. So collagen is very good for your bones, your arterial walls, skin, hair, nails, joints, tendons, ligaments, all these things. They make up our structure and make us stronger. It's very essential. So that's why I get some collagen. You can find that in bone broth. You can cook your soup out of bone broth. It's very, very nutritious, and it's not necessary. You can find other ways around it, but that's very helpful. Another thing is antioxidants. You can get that in leafy greens, dark foods, dark berries, dark blueberries, raw cacao powder is good. Even black beans. These are dark foods. They have a lot of antioxidants, and they're going to clear out. They're going to destroy the bad bacteria and fungi and anything that is causing harm to your cell tissues, your body tissues, all these things. Antioxidants are very, very powerful in that regard. And then, sometimes I'll go with an omelet, like cage-free, free-range eggs. Make an omelet with some vegetables, and I put some coconut oil in there with healthy fats. That's another thing about coconuts. Healthy fats are essential. You get like these MCTs where you're able to burn off fuel very easily so it's not fat that's causing people to be overweight. It's actually like inflammation, and when you're eating so many refined grains and sugars, your body is working to burn this stuff off, and it doesn't have the opportunity to burn off the healthy fats. So when you're focusing on getting these nutritious foods, you can eat plenty of fats and you can be very healthy and not be overweight at all. And the breakfast is my main meal of the day. For lunch, you can put meals in between. You don't even have to eat lunch. You can have a snack or something. But, I like to make a lot of herbs and spices, and that's why I mentioned a salad with apple cider vinegar, and you can put some quinoa in there. And if you want to incorporate some kind of meat, you can do that as well. Sauerkraut is a probiotic, and I use that as also. Probiotics are very, it's very, very powerful for the gut. And I've talked about the gut. It's like the second brain. It's very essential to achieving health throughout the entire body. It all starts in the gut. It's a major part of probably the most important part of your immune system. You take care of the gut, you can take care of the entire body. And bone broth also does that, and collagen. It completely reshapes the gut, and it's very soothing, it's nourishing, and it's not hard to digest whatsoever. I used to have gastrointestinal issues. You can be a vegan and still have this stuff. If you're eating cold vegetables that are just raw and they don't have there's not a huge amount of probiotics, or maybe the soil is depleted of nutrients, your gut lining can still be not feeling well. It could be malnourished, and it can cause you a lot of pain and stomach cramps, bloating, gas, and all these things. So it's important to understand the basics and fundamentals of this stuff. For dinner, you can have a meal with cooked vegetables, you know, and I'm not advocating, there are a lot of vegans out there, they're against animal consumption completely. And, you can use basics of this information that I'm sharing when it comes to, your probiotics. It's just, collagen's important regardless of whether you're a vegan or you're not. But the healthy fats, like, there's a common theme behind all these things. So cooked vegetables are very good. Um, using things like garlic, um, you can put that in a soup. Having warm foods are very, very healing for the gut. And when you eat foods that are very warming, it can help with a lot with your immune system. If you have allergies, if you have a sore throat, if you're sick, if your gut is hurting you, eating these warm, like hot soups and herbs and spices, it's very, very healing for the entire body. Then I wrote down some snacks. You can have these in between meals. You don't even have to eat lunch, but different fruits. These ones right here, the berries are very strong in antioxidants. Got kiwi, apples. Look for the quality of these things. Like I said, um, there's different types of qualities of fruits. And not all of them are created equal. Nuts and nut butters. These are very healthy fats. And avocados, your hemp seeds. You want to get healthy fats. It's not a bad thing. And I think that there's a lot of miseducation over fats. You want to stay away from processed foods that have fats in it. You want to stay away from refined and artificial stuff, white sugar, all these things. That's the real toxic stuff. But I make smoothies all the time, and I mentioned raw cacao. It's very high in antioxidants. Also, it has that dark color. So, you can put cinnamon in there. You can put some honey, which is also good for your immune system. Because it comes from bees, natural bees who produce bee pollen. That's another thing, that bee pollen, it's good. It's important to develop a relationship with your environment and a garden and the nature around you, because the soil is key. Your gut is like a soil. Your gut is only as strong as well as you take care of it. It's like a garden. You need to take care of the garden for the food to grow and everything else. It's essential, and this needs to be a prime focus. We need to take care of the earth, because it's under an attack. There are parasites, and the soil is depleted of nutrients, and it's important that we take care of it. Well, here's some examples of some detox drinks. I mentioned apple cider vinegar. It's very, very good for blood sugar, blood pressure. It takes away a lot of plaque from the arteries, so it'll heal you from any cholesterol damage. Just overall, like a very warming, and it's a sour type of fermented beverage that it can also help with constipation, digestive issues. It's just an overall powerful beverage, apple cider vinegar. You mix it with some lemon juice, and if you put ginger, turmeric, and other spices like cinnamon and even cayenne pepper, these things are very warming. It's going to fight the bad bacteria, provide good bacteria. Just completely heal all the cell tissues, and your entire body will be thanking you. And different teas are also good. These are another thing that's very warming if your immune system is under attack. So I can't stress enough the power of probiotics, live enzymes, hot foods, hot drinks. Obviously not processed, all natural, no artificial ingredients. When it comes down to it, it's foods that are real, foods that have live enzymes, foods that are not artificial, do not have any steroids or hormones injected into it. Like even the vegetables that we eat, like are they coming from Are we nurturing them? Are we caring for them? Are we getting the full nutritional capacity out of them? So this is important and essential to understand. Black seed oil has helped me. You can mix it with different types of drinks, and Hirataki powder is something that can cleanse heavy metals out of your system. It's very potent taste. And same with the blue-green algae like chlorella and spirulina. And some really important minerals we got to be getting are magnesium, potassium, omega-3s, and antioxidants. It's the first two are the minerals, magnesium, potassium, and these are like electrolytes that we are missing. You don't have to drink Gatorade. Gatorade has so many artificial sweeteners in there. It's causing some severe damage to your body. Like, we don't need these artificial stuff. Like, coconut water is nature's Gatorade. It's the nature's sports drink that, to replenish us, give us our electrolytes. And magnesium can be found in leafy greens. And you can even take a salt bath with, different types of salts, give you magnesium. So, I wrote down some benefits of turmeric and apple cider vinegar right here. It's very, very true because, I didn't touch on turmeric, but it has this active compound, curcumin, that's highly anti-inflammatory, helps with, joint pain and, cell repair. Like, everything that I'm talking about contributes to healthy cells, healthy body. So it's not just about being a vegan. It's not just about, following one diet that somebody has laid out, or following the mainstream curriculum that's been set out in the been pushed out in grocery stores of these foods with artificial sweeteners that you hear about all the time. It's about really thinking about what is actually giving you the best outcome at the end of the day. We want to have those live enzymes. We want to have those antioxidants, healthy fats, because people are always talk about, like I said, there's this narrative that fats are bad for you, cause too much weight gain, whatever. No, it's not going to. I can eat plenty of fats and I'm very healthy. Never had a weight issue in my life. So it's about thinking about what is actually causing the problem. If you're eating so much stuff that's artificial, that's what you want to get away from. Anything that's natural, I've just come to realize that that's the only thing that we need to do. And once you get it, it's very simple. It's like, and we've been pushed and brainwashed, institutionalized into a system that pushes white sugar and all these processed foods, processed grains, depletes away all the nutrients. And it's about time to understand what is natural and what is not. And this is what is absolutely necessary. Can't stress it enough. But going back to turmeric, it also is something that balances out the blood sugar levels, removes plaque from arteries, also antimicrobial properties, detoxes, and helps cleanse the liver. So that's about it when it comes to this nutritional information. Now back to what I was saying about creating a structure. I am very passionate about nutrition, healthy eating, and it's interesting to me how I can create a plan of my own meals, my own daily activities when it comes to exercise, cultivating different recipes and different foods, and doing what I like to do. It's so unique and different than many people. Waking up at a time, I don't even have a time where I wake up, but for me it helps me to feel structured, to feel like I'm going towards a sense of purpose and direction that's contributing to something greater than myself, that's beneficial for the earth as a system. And Many of us are institutionalized when we wake up to go to school, wake up to go to our jobs, pay the bills, do this, eat dinner, go home, take a shower, go to sleep, wake up, brush your teeth, all that stuff. That's what we really don't need to be focusing on. We need, well, finding a way to implement your own structure into your own life and feeling good about it, making a difference, making a strong impact on the planet. So I'm always thinking about different ways create create change, to benefit myself, to find something that will lead to a better situation, because we all can be improving. I'm never satisfied. But yeah, that's about everything that I have to share now. Got really nothing else to say, so I'll be seeing you all soon.